Hi there, welcome to the Sage Seeking Sisters, Remembering Forgotten Wisdom with our guest Nellie.
Hello.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Welcome. Definitely want to hit that like and subscribe button. Keep following us for more of these as well. So today we're going to start out just kind of talk to you a little bit about what you feel the purpose of your life has been.
So far, being a mom, a grandmom, a lot of work. That's all I have right now for that.
Okay.
Sorry.
That's
No.
okay. Yeah, that's
That's
a
huge.
lot.
Yeah, that's
that's
like
a
life's
lot.
work.
And to let everybody know too, she is here from Florida. She moved up here to help her daughter and her grandchildren.
That's right.
So
That's the most important is your family, yeah.
Mhm.
They always need you, even when they grow up and they're over the age of 18, you know?
That's right.
Oh, yeah.
You never stop being a mom.
Never.
Yeah,
Ooh,
that's right.
so true.
It's a blessing. It's sometimes it's not, but most of the time it is, yes.
Yeah. So what advice would you give your younger self or somebody that like had similar life experiences?
With me, maybe not be as stubborn and listen a little bit better, and not let fear get in the way of things and just do it, just live. But what I really learned so far is remember to take care of yourself while you're taking care of others.
Yeah.
That's when I think a lot of mothers, a lot of, just grandmothers, people in general, even as a nurse, as a career, you tend to think about other people first all the time. And sometimes you forget to take care of you.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
and I think as
Yeah.
women, we're socialized to put others' needs first.
Yeah.
And then I always say, if you don't have your own cup filled, you can't pour
That's
for
true.
You
others.
can. And sometimes you're working on fumes and it's not good. You know,
Right.
you just got to take care of yourself.
That's right. And based off of what you said not operate from fear. Is there any one moment you can remember where fear took over, where you wish things would have gone differently?
Yeah, when I got married, when I first got married, I think I married because I wanted a family mainly, but I think I was afraid that I wasn't going to be able to do, like, grow a family on my own. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
That's one way. But the other ways I overcame fear by going back to school, taking care of my kids. And taking care of kids is very fearful anyway.
Yeah.
It is. It's terrifying.
You're like,
You
they
never
don't
know
come
what
with
you're doing.
instructions, right?
Yeah,
It's like, what the heck?
I'm
And
just
you
gonna wing it.
Yeah, you have to basically wing it because they're little creatures that.
Or you drive yourself into crazy
Yeah.
land with your anxiety. And
Yeah.
I read 40 books when I was pregnant. Like, I just was a nervous wreck. And then you just realize, like, no, there's a greater
always
source
better.
here helping
Yeah.
us.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of, what would you say your like spiritual or like wellness routine or habits are that have helped?
What helped me is meditating and praying. I pray a lot. And I do meditate, and I meditate and I pray. That helps a lot. Sometimes, well, I used to exercise a lot until the pandemic. I used to go to the gym 3-4 times, but I haven't really been exercising at all. So, but meditating works
Do you meditate every day?
just about.
That's,
that's
great.
great.
I
Yeah.
didn't this morning because I got up. I was too
How
tired.
long do you, if you don't mind?
No, between 15 to 30 minutes.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
great.
that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just getting started. I'm like 5 minutes in, like.
It's hard to sit there. I
do
remember when
20.
it's hard to sit there that long because your brain is it's going
all
from
over.
Yes.
it's
Yeah.
going all over, and that your point is you have to try to focus. And Abraham Hicks, remember, said I had a good idea to listen to like air conditioning
Yeah.
or something, and I have an
yeah,
air
that's what she
purifier
said.
that I
Yeah.
listen to in my
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm
that's
like that'll
great.
help.
The
That
rhythm.
music.
Yeah. To get you out of your analysis paralysis, I guess.
Yes.
And what advice would you have for the younger generation today?
Oh,
And they need a lot.
they do need a lot. Not to be so hard on themselves. to put family first before work, even though, that's part of life is working. Just to take care of themselves while they're taking care of the family and growing.
Yeah. What about teenagers? What do you think teenagers?
Oh,
How is it different?
I was a
today growing
horrible
up?
teenager. I was a horrible teenager. I was pretty much like I was on my own by the time I was 16, 17 anyway. Um, I did everything the hard way. So I would, like for teenagers, I would tell them, listen to your parents and try to be a child, especially if you have good parents, a mom and a dad, or even either or. Um, just listen to them and be a child as long as you can, because being an adult at a young age is hard.
Yeah, for sure.
It's true.
Yeah.
Because you got to grow up really fast, you know?
Right.
And especially too, if you started out at 16, 17 on your own, I'm sure there were a lot of things that were difficult at that time.
Yeah, they were difficult. I learned a lot. I had to go back to school. I got pregnant at a young age. Well, I was never supposed to get pregnant, but I did. So that made me even grow up more. I was already an old soul. I don't know why, but I was. And I ended up, you know, when I had Erica, I always call Erica my first one, my hero baby, because that even gave me more of a guidance of where to go.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I do know. I had my daughter. I was 22 when I had her, and I call her my angel baby because I'm like, I feel like she saved me.
Yeah, that's
and
what
they do.
That's true. They do save you. It's
That's
like
what-
they're born at that time.
They're our biggest teachers.
Yes, they
Yeah,
are.
for sure.
And so that's what I say. Try to be a kid as long as you can, because now at my age I can probably be a kid now and not worry about it.
Comes back
My
around.
kids are all grown, so I can play and do whatever, still work and do whatever I need to. So
Yeah.
That's
great. Now's your time.
yeah, now it's my time.
So how would you define love?
Love, which kind of love? Because there's so many kinds of love. There's
That's right.
mother love, grandmother love, man love. I think love basically is when you love somebody unconditionally, just exactly as they are.
Yeah.
That's just the way it is. That's what I learned. Because I know there are periods where in some of the relationships that I had, they were very conditional growing up.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I think that's ideal. I think it's hard though, because I think we come against like our own stuff, being a parent, and so that's why we do have to constantly learn and evolve, and that unconditional. I mean, that's what.
Being unconditional, yeah, it's hard too, because sometimes you want to you don't even know how to describe it, but.
You don't want to see them make mistakes you made or,
Right.
fall, but it's part of their journeys too.
And they will, yeah, exactly. It is their journeys. And it took me a long time to realize that too. That your kids are going to make their mistakes the way they make the mistakes. Sometimes you feel like you're right there with them doing that, but it's their journey, like you said. And it really is their journey. It's tough to watch sometimes,
But but that love is what we're called for, right?
Yeah.
So what do you think's been your greatest life lesson?
My greatest life lesson. There's so many. Well, one is, I think, when it comes to your kids, if we're talking about just for kids, you mean, or just that's a tough one.
I know.
So many lessons,
So
right?
many lessons, yeah. Well, learn to love yourself exactly as you are, and love yourself and find your true happiness within before you go into a relationship.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's very
Be whole
important.
yourself.
Yes,
Yeah.
very important.
Be true to yourself. Be honest with yourself.
And that's its own journey.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
Like how
That's
you,
ongoing.
yeah, because how you
Yeah, it is
define that
ongoing.
changes.
Exactly.
Like for me, like things that I used to do for self-care, I thought, well, I'm loving myself, but now I realize, no, like turn off the criticism. That's not loving.
We
Right.
do that without even realizing it. And then you're like,
Yes.
what the heck? I mean, I'm not thinking about what I'm saying to myself.
Right.
So that's one lesson. Like, I'm still learning that. And I'm sure it's going to take me forever. That lesson to learn to not to be so hard on myself.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it.
Wow, and it's also reprogramming too, because some of that
Yes.
stems from childhood or
Yeah.
you know things that happened in your life. So it's trying to like reprogram yourself to not do that, which is tough. It's tough to do.
It is tough because I've been working on that like a lot since I was like I said, 17 years old. Because my background, I don't want to mention too much detail, it was really not a normal background. Like most kids have their mother and father. I came from, it was really rough. So I had to learn to take care of myself and to really, trust myself, which I'm still working on. Just accepting me for who I am and not giving a crap what other people say.
Well, that's the best. Yeah, that's the
That's
best thing.
it.
Yeah.
That's the best
That
thing.
is, yeah. Everybody needs to hear that. Yep. Oh.
Well, what,
The
thank
most
you.
important lessons.
Yes.
You're welcome.
And what do you, our final thought is, what do you appreciate the most in your life?
That I appreciate a lot of things. I appreciate the fact that I'm able to work. I have a good career, good children, grandchildren. Not a lot of people have grandchildren or children, family. I have a big family. My friends, I have a lot of good friends. And just life.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Words of wisdom right here. I love it. Thank you so much for being a
Yes.
part of this. We do appreciate it. Again, we are the Sage Seeking Sisters.
Yep.
Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe.
Thank you.